What do you say, baseball fans? Rye Bread Talking Baseball, episode 71. New digs here in Homosassa, Florida. We're going to try and get you some inside Rays scoop in the coming days. But for now, we're sticking to our old routine. We've got two nice bets today to get to. We're going to talk about the Rays, obviously. And then I want to go in on something I saw on Twitter. Danny Vietti, my favorite new age MLB writer. He's got a nice take, nice perspective. Great stats. They're going back and forth on his thread about Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and Ohtani for MVP, and it came to my attention that I had one of these laid around. Actually, I think I've got two of them now. I got this last night. That's picking Vladdy. Of course, I picked three already, and I have nothing to show for it, so I don't know what that exactly means. But we like the A's tonight. We like the Blue Jays tonight. And it's a tough assignment for the Rays. And Logan Gilbert, Seattle Mariner type on the hill. Rays have been struggling. This Glasnow news obviously has not landed favorably. You cannot blame it all on that. There was some regression coming. They were way out over their skis. I mean, come on, nobody is going to win that many games all year long. They just were not losing baseball games. And occasionally you do lose baseball games in a 162-game season. The sky's not falling. I'm not worried about this pitching staff. I think there's plenty of help on the way. But got to get over this hump. It's getting ugly. I like Fleming, but man, it's going to be a tougher assignment with Gilbert. If you want the Mariners, you're getting a nice plus 120. We're staying away from it because we like the A's at plus 110. And I don't know what this number is. Lynn is a plus 112. Bregman's hurt. And Lynn is a plus 112 at Houston. That's a compelling number. So we're going to go with the dog. Normally I take Houston at home, but you can't pass on the White Sox as a underdog with Lynn. I'm curious about that number, so I think those are your two safest ones for the day. I like the A's plus 110. Domingo Germán is awesome, but the Yankees are bad. I don't think the Yankees are good. And the A's have proven to me time and time again that they're a good baseball team. So we're sticking with the A's. They did it last night. Tony Kemp on a 3-run bomb. We love you, Tony. We talked up a little Tony Kemp on this show. We want to keep it a little bit short today. We're still getting used to the digs here. But before we go, do you think a Triple Crown winner, Vladdy, would trump a super season from Ohtani on the mound and on or at the plate, despite not having the gaudy plate numbers or the gaudy pitching numbers? It looks like the plate numbers might be there and the pitching numbers are going to be throw-in. But if you watch Ohtani pitch, man, he's good. So as far as being the best baseball player, I don't think there's an argument that Ohtani is that right now in the world. I don't think anybody's particularly close as far as all-around baseball player skills. There's nobody that even comes close to him. But as far as just being an absolute menace, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is just picking up where his old man left off. The man's a menace! So if a Triple Crown winner is in fact in the cards for this season, that player wins MVP. Just like the same player who hit 400 would win it, despite the name. But the Baseball Writers Association of America is an old boys club, if there ever was one. One writer from each city on a scaled super formula going to pick this MVP. And with that West Coast bias against Ohtani, and frankly the Asian bias against him, that's going to play out. I wish that wasn't the case, but this is America right now. And there's a lot of stress with that. Not as if black Americans have a huge advantage in that regard, but when it comes to American sports, the American population is accustomed to seeing black athletes win those awards because it happens so frequently. I'm not getting on a racial tangent here. I'm just speaking facts. Ohtani has an uphill climb in that regard. That's not right. And if Vladdy's close or wins the Triple Crown, it's a little bit different. Winning the Triple Crown is its own entity, and you have to be the MVP if you win the Triple Crown, just like if you bet 400. But we're a ways away from all that going down, and it's just going to be a fun ride to watch. It's one of the things you can focus on positively as a baseball fan right now. So we're going to do that. Keeping our eyes peeled to Vladdy and Ohtani, Mr. Majestic, as we like to call him. But we're going to keep it short today. I want to make sure that we have our new dig set up. Going to put in for those credentials. Hopefully next month we'll start seeing your boy at some games. Also, next week, starting some remotes here. We're going to be at Fishtails of Homosassa coming up this week. We'll give you more details of that to come. And we're going to see you again tomorrow because you know we're going to do 162.